past 10 years, no single platform has had a bigger impact on recruiting than LinkedIn. But I wanted to know, how does recruiting work inside the company? In this episode of Go Beyond Resumes, I got a chance to sit down with LinkedIn's Global Head of Talent, Jennifer Shapley. Here is the first part of our conversation.
So I'm from the South, I'm from Memphis. I did get a degree in HR. I had no idea what recruiting really was. I didn't have, any aspirations of, I want to be a recruiter. Somebody told me you should look into recruiting. It was probably like the year after LinkedIn was founded. And so the whole world of recruiting was changing. At that point, it was very much still like telephone book and cold calling and all of that.
Yellow pages, right?
Yeah, but I've always been very tech focused, and so I enjoyed the sourcing aspect of it and going out and finding people and all the early stuff of X-ray insights and all of that. In recruiting, I'd always really gravitated towards building relationships with the partners we use, a lot of our technical partners, and wanting to understand more of that. It was just something I gravitated towards. But it was this frustration I had internally. I had no aspirations to move to the West Coast, but it bothered me that I'd always hear, well, you don't have tech experience.
Right.
So I don't think you could do this recruiting job, or I don't, you're head of recruiting in healthcare, but it's going to be really hard to translate into tech because you don't have any of this tech experience.
And it's so common in tech to say that, right? I think people,
so common.
That's one of the things when they look at a resume, they go, I don't see tech experience, and all of a sudden you throw that resume away, which is insane.
And so immediately, I knew I wasn't getting calls from tech companies. I wasn't on their radar at all. So in my mind, just really motivated to me to I'm going to go prove this and try and get a foot in there.
And prove you have.
And we'll see where it goes from there. But it was very competitive driven around this. Just irritates me.
Right.
Why would organizations not even look at me or call me or think about me just because I haven't worked at one of 5 companies? So fast forward, got that foot in the door. LinkedIn gave that opportunity. But at the time, it was really uncommon to see people coming from outside of industry. Luckily, LinkedIn has been a place where I could absolutely grow and my career could thrive. And I now see a huge portion of our team are folks who are coming from outside of industry, outside of this geographical area, et cetera. And I think it's helped prove the point of there are talented people all across the globe, in all kinds of industries. There are certain things that are important if you're coming into tech. Comfort level with change, rapidly evolving, be comfortable with everything not being documented. There's not a blueprint for much.
Right, you just literally broke down what people mean when they say, do they have tech experience? What they actually mean is the ability to adapt to change, ability to be flexible, someone who wants to drive forward quickly, but a lot of people from non-tech experiences actually have all of this.
But I think the smart organizations are figuring that out, and they're snapping up great talent that wasn't on, other companies' radars.